Hey yarn friends, thanks for stopping by for a visit. This week's video is a little bit different. This is my son Dakota that I introduced last week. And Dakota is the one who pushed me to do YouTube channel. And so I've pushed him to do a YouTube channel. So he started his YouTube channel called Mr. Cross Stitch, Dakota Cross Stitches. And so this week I thought I would just share a little bit about him. I know that some yarn people enjoy cross-stitching and embroidering and such too. And so if that's your cup of tea, you might want to check out Dakota's channel. So I thought I would ask him some questions and just let him answer them and just see where the video goes. So Dakota, how long have you been embroidering and cross-stitching?
About 2 years now. It's February 2017 is when I first started.
Okay, and what made you first start embroidering and cross-stitching?
I saw really online this kind of embroidery of a Doctor Who themed piece. It was on sale on Etsy for like $50. I really liked it, and I probably thought I'd probably make it. So I went to Michael's one day and just got a hoop and some fabrics and a little kit and made this right here.
That's cute.
And if you watch Doctor Who, it's based on a painting in the movie. In the show, I mean. But.
That's really cute. I like that. Yeah, I remember this was your first piece. Okay. So, what has been your favorite project so far?
I'd say this one right here is actually the second project I started, but I've worked on it on and off for almost 2 years now. This is actually made from 3 different photographs of my family. It's my grandfather, great-grandfather, great-grandmother, in their house. These photos from around the 1940s. This is actually the house we live in now. It's been built on too many times. But that's, the house we live in. There's a pecan tree across the property and the bayou that runs behind the house. So I've worked on this on and off for a couple years now. I get fed up with working on the same colors over and over. So I got to the grass. I took lots of breaks. But I finally finished it this past week.
It turned out really nice. I love that piece. And so I heard you talking about you ordered a frame for it?
Yeah, there's a company that makes round frames that fit over the hoop and everything.
Oh.
So I ordered that. It should be in the next week or two.
Cool. Okay, so you design your own cross-stitch patterns?
Yes, I have a shop on Etsy called Mr. Cross Stitch. I design different patterns based off of books, movies, TV.
Yeah, because normally when I think of cross-stitch patterns, I think of flowers and hearts. That's the type of patterns I normally see. But that's not the type of patterns you do. Where do you get your ideas for patterns?
Mainly off of things, I like. Books, movies I like, but also events happening, like the royal wedding. I made a pattern for that specifically this past year. I'm also just doing some that people request. Like I know there's been Star Trek and Little House on the Prairie. I haven't really watched those, but people have been asking for those patterns, so I'm trying to branch out into more than just stuff I'm fans of.
So do you take requests to design patterns?
No, not normally. So I might not get to a pattern, or I might make a pattern not exactly what they want, but I take suggestions.
Okay. And do you plan on? Oh, so in your Etsy shop, you have a birthday sale going on right now?
Yes, my birthday is actually this coming up Wednesday, and so everything in my shop is 25% off. Well, all the digital patterns in my shop are 25% off until the end of the month. The needle minders I sell and anything else is still regular price.
All right, and one last question here. Do you plan on cross-stitching that llama pattern for your mother?
That depends on how nice she is.
Your mother really wants you to cross stitch that llama for her.
Let's see how my birthday goes.
Okay, so if you're interested in seeing Dakota's projects or checking out his Etsy page, their links will be below. So check it out and see if you like what you find on his channel and in his Etsy shop. And we just want to thank you for joining us today, and we will see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.